Hi everyone, Sean Kennedy here from the YouTube channel Java SE Certification Training. In this video I would like to look at the enthuware question 2.980, which is a very good example of the instance of keyword. So here we have an inheritance tree. A is the top class, B extends from A, C extends from B, and D extends from C. And we have this expression, object instance of A, and not object instance of C, and not object instance of D. Given the following definitions and that expression, correctly identify whether the object referred to an object was created by instantiating class B rather than classes A, C, and D. What the question is asking is if you have a reference referring to an object of type B, does this expression correctly identify it to the exclusion of instances of A, C, and D? So basically this should be, the overall expression should be true for B types only, and it should be false for A, C, and D. So what I want to do is draw that up in a UML diagram, and we'll have a look at that. So this is the UML diagram here. There's your A, B, C, and D hierarchy, and I like to put in a parallel one that makes sense. So I can plug vehicle in for A and so forth. It's a vehicle, car, sports car, Ferrari. There's your boat extending vehicle as well, and saloon extending car, and Porsche is a sports car. So I just have little red dots beside the ones that I'll be using in place of A, B, C, and D. So Ferrari is a sports car is a car is a vehicle, and a Ferrari is a car, and a Ferrari is a vehicle through inheritance. So what I'll do is I'll take each different type, A, B, C, and D. So A could be vehicle, B could be car, C could be sports car, D could be Ferrari, and I'll plug it in here. And remember, this expression is supposed to only return true for B types or car types. So let's take the first one, A. I'm referring to an object of type A. Well, object instance of A is true, obviously, and not object instance of C. So is an A object an instance of C? No. A vehicle is not a sports car, because a vehicle could be a saloon, a vehicle could be a boat. A sports car is a vehicle. So we're doing an and, not false, and that'll be true. So we keep going with the and not object instance of D. So is our A an instance of D? No, it's the other way around. A vehicle is not a Ferrari is a vehicle. So again, it's not false. So it's true and true and true, which gives you true. So now you know that the answer to this question 2.980 is false. Okay, because this expression is only supposed to return true for B types, but we've already seen that it returns true for A types. In an exam you'll go ahead, but we'll just go through it because I want to talk about the other types as well and see what we get back. Let's look at B. Is a B an instance of A? Yes, a car is a vehicle. Not. Is a B an instance of C? No. Okay, so that will be, because a car is now a sports car is a car. So that's false. So that's going to be true and true, so we keep going. So is B an instance of D? No, it's the other way around. So a car is not a Ferrari is a car. So it's not false. And that's going to give you true and true and true, which equals true. So it does work for B. Now let's look at C. So is a C an instance of an A? Is a sports car a vehicle? Yes. And then we've got an and a not. Is it an instance of C? Well, it is, obviously. So that's true. Now you've got true and false, which is false. Therefore, we get a short circuit and it doesn't do anything else. It fails at that point. So you're going to get false for that one. Let's look at D. So is a D an instance of A? Yes, it is. That's true. We have a not. Is a D an instance of C? Is a Ferrari a sports car? Yes. But that now gives you false. So true and false is false, and it short circuits because the other end. So you end up with false. So that expression is true for both A and B, and it's false for C and D. So we're saying that it's false. We evaluate it. The given expression will not be able to distinguish between an object of class A and an object of class B. Correct, because it's going with true for both of them. It will return true in both cases. Also, the last part, not object instance of D of the given expression, is redundant because anything which is not instance of C cannot be an instance of D either. So the correct expression would be obj instance of B and not an instance of C. This will return true only if obj points to an object of class B and not of A, C, or D. So what I'd like to do now is discuss this expression with the aid of the diagram that we were using. So this is the expression here that will correctly identify instances of B to the exclusion of all other types, A, C, and D. So let's check that. Let's start out with an A. Okay. Is an A an instance of B? Is a vehicle a car? No, it's the other way around. A car is a vehicle. So that's going to give you false there. And you're short circuiting, so it's going to be false. So A is false. B, let's work with a B. Well, a B is obviously an instance of B and not an instance of C, which is correct. Let's follow it out through the Boolean logic. So an object instance of B, well, that's a true up here, and it's not false because a B instance of C, car is a sports car. No, it's the other way around. A sports car is a car. So that's false, and then you have the not to make it true. So it's true and true. So B is true. Let's look at a C. A C instance of B, a sports car. Is it a car? Yes, it is. So that's true. And is a C an instance of a C? Well, that's true. And then we not negate that. So it's true and false, which is false. And then we look at D. So is obj an instance of B? Is a D an instance of a B? So is a Ferrari a car? Yes, it is. And is it an instance of C? Yes, it is. We negate that, so it's true and false, which is false. So the only one that's true now is B. So that verifies that that is, in fact, the correct expression to verify instances of B to the exclusion of other types A, C, and D. So, hope you liked the video. If you did, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe, please click subscribe, and any comments, please leave them below. Thanks very much.